Hey, what's going on, guys? Wolfey VGC here, and today we're using Wolfey's team to hopefully get a little more until I've been recording all day and I've just been taking L's on a more PQ team that I could not make work. So yeah, we're trying out this team. This team is very solid. One of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers is Wolfey. Shout out. Is like you need one. You're amazing. But yeah, so we got his team here. Okay, so we actually kind of got a weird team up here. So I think we lead Dragapult for sure, and maybe Grimmsnarl to set screens. Do we put Eldegoss in there? The only problem is that Cinderace, but I don't think it'll bring Cinderace at all. Cloyster's an issue. Yeah, we'll put Eldegoss up there, and then in the back, I'm thinking Excadrill, maybe Grimmsnarl. Arcanine's not needed, maybe Gyarados. Yeah, we'll throw Gyarados in there. Gyarados is a solid option. Alright, hopefully we can start to come back out of our hole that we're in right now. We're in a really bad hole. I'm not happy with my record. But yeah, hopefully this team can start to dig us out. So he leads Centiskorch and Dragapult. Or Centiskorch. Cinderace and Dragapult. So he kind of predicted me leading Eldegoss, I guess. So we're actually gonna go ahead and should we max Phantasm, or do I think it'll go for Phantom Force? I think it'll go for Phantom Force. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna swap into Gyarados. Okay, well, we got a free win. Okay, so first battle was a success. He forfeited on round 1, so we're going to continue here in round 2. That helps out. Okay, so this guy is running a really, really weird team, actually. Savali Air, it looks like. And then 2 fossil Pokemon Tyranitar. Okay, so Dragapult is amazing here. Gyarados also looks solid here, but so does Eldegoss, to be honest. Do we have Play Rough on this Arcanine? No, we don't. Okay, so yeah, we'll throw Eldegoss up there, and then we're also gonna bring Gyarados for sure. Gyarados is really solid here. He doesn't really have much to counter Gyarados, and then I'm thinking Excadrill. That's got to be Savali Air though, right? So what about Grimmsnarl to set? Set screens. I'm more confident with Excadrill, so that's what we're gonna bring. Ideally, we can just Dynamax Dragapult here and sweep his whole entire team, because he has a complete Dragon team, which I don't know if that's gonna be effective at all. Low-key wish I had Togekiss in this team, because I am working on a team of my own right now. It will be rolling out very soon. So he does lead with Savali and Dragapult. And then we lead Dragapult and Eldegoss. Okay, so perfect. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to straight up Dynamax. And then we're going to max Phantasm their Dragapult. And then as far as Eldegoss goes, we're just gonna put their Savali to sleep. So we're just gonna Dynamax Dragapult, which is obviously the correct move here. Now, what is kind of scary is Savali having Dragon Claw, which is a little bit scary. But I don't think he'll be running Dragon Claw on his Savali. That would be crazy. All right, so their Dragapult uses Hex. It does basically not Hex. All right, we're gonna use Max Fantasium on their Dragapult. That's gonna KO it, and that's gonna be the first Pokemon out of the way here. So Dragapult does go down. That's awesome. Life Orb, we lose HP. Iron Head comes out on Dragapult. Doesn't do too much damage, and then we get the Sleep Powder off. We don't get the Sleep Powder off. That's really unfortunate. But Dragapult will outspeed basically anything that wants to come up next. So it's really up to him. Okay, he does send out whatever that fossil Pokemon's name is. I have no idea. We're just going to go ahead and use Max Warmind on that, and then we'll go for a Sleep Powder on Savali once again because he's not attacking Eldegoss, and we're just going to keep Sleep Powdering until he does. So like I said, once again, this is Wolfey's team. Wolfey, love him. Check out this team. Awesome team. Okay, so he actually does go ahead and he Dynamaxes his fossil Pokemon. Which I don't think that's the correct move, because that doesn't outspeed Dragapult, does it? If that outspeeds Dragapult, we're in big trouble. No, it doesn't. So we're going to KO. We're going to go ahead and KO that with Life Orb 100%. No, we don't KO it. It's on red HP. That's okay. We'll take that thing out on the next turn. So he basically wasted Dynamax. Savali does use Aerial Ace on Eldegoss, which is fine. Eldegoss is tanky. That's going to lower speed. And we have Clear Body Dragapult, so obviously it's not going to affect our Dragapult. So we do put Savali to sleep, which is pretty huge. But he's going to go ahead and use Max Airstream into Eldegoss. Oh, wow, he doesn't even attack Dragapult. And Eldegoss lives that. Guys, Eldegoss is so underrated. You guys need an Eldegoss on your team. Eldegoss is the most underrated Pokemon in this gen. And that'll lower their speed, too. So, I mean, we're just lowering speed and putting Pokemon to sleep. This team's really nasty. And then, obviously, we're going to get health back with our berry. A Guave berry. And then Dragapult is just going to go ahead and, I guess we're going to max Warmind Savali, and then we can just Giga Drain. Yeah, we can just go ahead and Giga Drain here onto whatever that Pokemon is. The battle was canceled, so he forfeited. So that's 2 wins now in a row. So yeah, this team's really solid. Dragapult and Eldegoss is a really solid lead. So if you guys are trying to put together a really nasty Dragapult team, Life Orb Dragapult Clear Body along with Eldegoss is really disgusting. Being able to lower opponent's speed is just disgusting. So this was normal types of ally, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, we can hop into one more since that first battle was a forfeit as well. So this team is really solid, guys. I'm probably going to be using this team again in the future. I really have a good time using this team. And this is going to be our 50th battle. Let's make it a good one. So we're playing Eddie Mar. So he's going to be running Dracovish, Gyarados, Ludicolo, Pelipper, Riobloom, and then Rotom Wash. So this is a very, very, very good rain team here, which is kind of threatening. Mainly because I don't really have anything to take care of those water-type Pokemon, but we will use Gyarados with our Power Whip. This is Power Whip Gyarados, right? This should be Power Whip Gyarados, yeah. Okay, so we have Power Whip Gyarados. And then, honestly, we could bring Grimmsnarl and set up screens. And then we could Paralyze, too. Yeah, that's definitely the best move. And then we'll bring Grimmsnarl to set up screens and Paralyze in the back, because there's no point in bringing Excadrill nor Arcanine against the rain team. Alright, so our 50th battle against Eddie Meyer. Hopefully it's a good one. Guys, thank you for the support on the first video, by the way. That means a lot to us. Okay, so Pelipper and Dracovish are the lead. So Pelipper is definitely setting Tailwind. We get Dragapult and Eldegoss. Okay, so Pelipper's definitely going to set Tailwind here, but it's not going to outspeed Dragapult. So I think we just have a free kill on their Dracovish here. And we can actually put... Do we want to put Dracovish to sleep? Or do we have to count on Dragon Claw KO and Dracovish? We're going to put Pelipper... Yeah, we're going to put Dracovish to sleep. Just in case that this doesn't KO, we're going to put Dracovish to sleep here. Pelipper will probably use, like, some sort of aerial... Probably Hurricane on Eldegoss. Eldegoss can tank that. We're in a good situation here. He's probably going to swap out Dracovish, to be honest. He's very, very hesitant right now. So Dragapult does use Dragon Claw. Actually does KO. So Dracovish is already out of the game. This Dragapult's a monster here. Wolfey trained this thing very well. So Eldegoss does hit Sleep Powder on Pelipper, so it doesn't even get the chance to set up the Tailwind, and we're in really good shape. This team is so good, guys. Use this team. This is possibly the best team I've used. He does throw out Ludicolo next, which is very smart of him, because he's probably going to go for like a Hail or something. So honestly, we're just going to go for a Phantom Force on Ludicolo, actually. And then as far as Eldegoss goes, we're just going to put Ludicolo to sleep. I mean, might as well. No one's really threatening Eldegoss here. So Ludicolo does outspeed Dragapult. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Eldegoss does... Okay, so Sleep Powder doesn't affect Ludicolo. So that's a really good Ludicolo. We're just going to go ahead and... Honestly, we're probably just going to Giga Drain the Pelipper. We don't really have much else we can do here. No one really threatens Eldegoss as of right now. And then obviously we have Power Whip. Ice Beam comes out. That's going to hit Eldegoss. That's not going to do too terribly much. We're going to lower their speed. So now we know that Dragapult should outspeed Ludicolo on the next turn. Dragapult does use Phantom Force here. And that actually KOs. And it's not super effective. So you guys can just see the raw strength of Wolfey's Dragapult. Just one-tapping everything. And then we use Giga Drain on Pelipper. That actually does really good damage, too. This is a really good train. Wolfey trains his Pokemon so well. Yeah, we are absolutely slaughtering this team. Riabloom comes out. Shiny Riabloom. Not really too big of a threat. We're just going to go for... We're going to go for a Phantom Force on the Riabloom, and we're also going to go for a Sleep Powder on the Riabloom as well. That thing is threatening to Gyarados. Actually, not really. Pelipper should wake up this turn. Dragapult goes ahead and uses Phantom Force. So we're good on that. Riabloom does use Knockoff. Dragapult avoided the attack. Eldegoss uses Sleep Powder. Oh, it doesn't... Why am I using Sleep Powder on grass types? Alright, so Hurricane does hit Eldegoss. Eldegoss tanks it. Yeah, Eldegoss is confused. That's okay. We're also going to lower speed. That Pelipper speed is just hit dust. And Eldegoss is going to go ahead and eat that Agave Berry. Bring it back up to 60 health. And we're just going to use Synthesis on this turn. And heal Eldegoss back up, because Eldegoss is actually a beast. So at this point, he really doesn't have a way to beat me. He's gonna Dynamax. So, Riobloom Dynamaxes, which is probably the best thing for him that he could do. I was not expecting him to bring Riobloom, actually, if I'm gonna be honest. But it is what it is. Pelipper does use Protect. We did not attack Pelipper, so we're in good shape. So we do get the Phantom Force on Riobloom. It does okay damage. Don't hurt yourself, Eldegoss. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, Eldegoss does get the Synthesis off, so Eldegoss is going to go ahead and heal back up. Max Darkness does come out of Riobloom. That's going to go ahead and KO Dragapult, which is completely fine. We're in really good shape. Dragapult goes ahead and faints. So up next. Okay, so the rain's down anyway, so Pelipper's not even going to be that good here. So, honestly, we could bring out Grimmsnarl and start setting screens. Or we could just bring out Gyarados, which is what we're going to do. Riobloom does not threaten my Gyarados, because my Gyarados has Bounce. So Gyarados comes out. And we're going to go ahead and actually... Do we Dynamax? We're going to Dynamax. We're going to use Max Airstream into Riobloom. And then we're also going to go for a Giga Drain. Or we're going to go for a Sleep Powder into Pelipper. We're just going to put Pelipper back to sleep real quick. Okay, so Dynamax Gyarados. We're going to use Max Airstream. That should KO. Unless it doesn't, which would be very sad. Okay, so Gyarados is Dynamaxed. We do get the Max Airstream off. That's going to hit Riobloom. It doesn't KO, that's fine. I think Grimmsnarl could clean it up. Speed does raise. So Eldegoss should attack next, which should put Pelipper... Oh, we're confused. We do get Sleep Powder off on Pelipper. Pelipper's going to be back to sleep. Oh, I feel so bad for him. I'm abusing Sleep Powder. Max Overgrowth does come out. That's going to go ahead and hit Gyarados. It's not going to do too terribly much. And we should win the game on this turn. Well, we won't win the game on this turn, but we should kill Riobloom on this turn. Pelipper's still sleeping. Eldegoss is gaining HP. I mean, Eldegoss is so good, guys. You wouldn't think this Pokemon would be good. It's a small little grass type, but it's insane. So we're gonna go ahead and use Max Airstream on Riobloom again, and we'll just use Giga Drain on Pelipper. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we do go for a Giga Drain. That'll basically heal up Eldegoss, and this game's over. Say hello to my dog. You guys probably couldn't see her. So, yep, Max Airstream will finish us off along with the Giga Drain. That'll be good game to this guy. We won our 50th bat. Yep, he forfeits. That'll be GG to this guy. So, guys, thanks for watching. The push continues. This was a great video. Hopefully my audio recorded. I hope my audio... Oh, thank God. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.